Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. We give you a live look at the home of the Lobos in Albuquerque. These two teams have fought and scratched their way to get into the postseason, and now they don't want to be denied in the New Mexico Bowl. Thanks for checking out the pregame show. NCAA college football action coming up next with Brad and Kirk on the call. David and I will see you at halftime.
We're in Albuquerque, a perfect setting as we get ready to bring you a great college football matchup. It's the New Mexico Bowl. Before we head down to the field for the coin toss, we'd like to remind you this game is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Enjoy everything. Washington is kicking off first, and we're ready to get this game underway. He sends this one deep. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. He's taken down at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, the defense looked a little sluggish there, and they can do better than that.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 41. Throws complete. He's got space to work. And he's tackled at the 48.
What we're seeing right now is just a great connection between the quarterback and his receivers. They make these plays look effortless.
Fires it out. And he's taken down at around the 44-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Second down and 6. Ball on the 44.
Let's go!
Caught over the middle. And down he goes at the 41.
That makes it 3rd and 3.
Around the 23-yard line. From the 23-yard line, it's first down. He goes out of bounds, right around the 20.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Tosses out to the tailback on the screen. Tackle made around the 11-yard line.
Good job by the offensive line to pick up the linebacker on the blitz. That gave the quarterback enough time to find his man for a nice game.
From the 11-yard line. First down. the screen, gets it to his tailback. Loss of 3.
Really, they just had nowhere to go after the catch.
That brings up second and 13.
This is the 9th play of this drive. There's a strike complete. He's down. They'll line it up again on 3rd down. He steps out around the 5-yard line. SMU could take the lead with this field goal. Kicks away, and he's got it.
And you got to think they're pretty happy with holding him to a field goal right there.
Green, ready to kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. And down he goes at the 29-yard line. So let's see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field. Short over the middle. And they make the stop at the 31.
That makes it second and 8.
They'll bring him down at the 38. He's out of bounds at the 39.
They chose to throw the ball here on 3rd and short, and it proved effective as the little dump pass got them a new set of downs.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That brings him second and 5.
Caught, open field. He's tackled around the 28-yard line. Good-looking play there.
I think they did a great job up front here, allowing the quarterback enough time to look downfield and spot the open man.
Brought down around the 26-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That makes it second and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. He's taken down at the 18-yard line.
Number 2 makes the tackle at the 18-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
With the pass, incomplete.
He threw that ball so hard, I don't think anybody wanted to catch it.
That makes it 4 inches.
4th down, and the offense is still on the field. There's a strike complete. A huge play, and now they're in a great position to score.
That's a gain of 11 on the play. That makes it 1st and goal.
Touchdown, Washington! And he converts the extra point. A nice 10-play, 71-yard drive, and they get it in for 7.
You know, when you can throw the football as well as these guys can, you don't necessarily always have to have a balanced attack because you're so proficient at throwing the ball.
So our score, 7-3. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. He airs it out. The defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete.
Hey, this guy's got to forget about the drop. Remember, he was in good position to make a play.
2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. Here's the halfback on the screen. And he's tackled at about the 27-yard line.
That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
He's going to go for the home run. That close to being intercepted.
Stewart, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 4th and 8.
Certainly they don't have the return on here. And he's taken down at the 38-yard line.
Return for a gain of 7 yards.
This offense threw the ball extremely well on their last drive, and they ended up with a touchdown.
This offensive coordinator's got to be feeling so good about the execution that he's seeing from his quarterback and his wide receivers. Because, again, they put so much time into trying to put a plan together, and to be able to see that actually come into play makes you feel pretty good as a play caller.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
Washington holds a 4-point lead. Slings it. He gets hit out of bounds around the 41-yard line. Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun, 5 wide receivers. Fires quick out to the receiver, and he can't make the grab.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Pitch left. He's at the 30, knocked out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Makes it out to about the 20.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
And he tackles him hard at the 17. Up the middle for a nice game.
Call it a gain of 5 yards. That brings him 2nd and 5.
And he makes it out to about the 11-yard line.
That's a gain of 1. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
There's a player down. I'm not sure what happened. We played one. The Huskies lead 7-3. And we welcome you back to the action here, and we have got a tight one going on in quarter number 2. Washington is up by 4. He scrambled, and they got him.
The protection broke down. The defense was in the backfield in a hurry, and they brought the quarterback down. Nice play.
4th down. They're going to go for the easy 3 here. He gets it up, and it sails through the uprights.
Even though they gave up a field goal here, that defense is feeling pretty good about themselves right now. It could have just as easily been a touchdown.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. Play fake. And he's immediately tackled. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 42. Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety. Inside the 30. The 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. The Huskies saw one of their key guys go down earlier, but it looks like he might be able to get back in the action. He splits the uprights with the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
SMU's coaching staff, I've got to think going into halftime, and we're getting close right now, Kirk. They've got to do something different. What they had planned with their star running back's just not working today.
Well, I think the continuity between a coaching staff and a quarterback and an offense is tested. Their star players not having a great game. They're losing this football game. I think now as we're close to this half, now is when you start to think about what other ways can we attack this defense. And then maybe eventually we get back to our star running back. But in the meantime, let's try to find some other ways to attack to be able to put points up.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 25. Just throws this one away. In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. And he's sacked.
Absolutely perfect call by the defensive coordinator. He brought just the right amount of pressure from the right direction, and it seemed to confuse the offense.
Hall back to return it. He's got the corner. Gets to about the 41-yard line. So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field. Got it out to his tight end, and he's tackled right away.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Scrambling around. And he hits him hard at the 30. Delivers to the halfback on the screen. Broke away from one. Out of bounds at the 21.
First down.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Makes it to the 12-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards. Third down.
He's got the corner. What a play, and that is first and goal.
This is the kind of steady, strong drive that coaches love to see. Right now, they're firing on all cylinders.
First down. Defense trying to hold their ground here. It's first and goal inside the 5. And he's taken down at the 3-yard line.
No good on the play. That brings him second and goal.
They're trying to stop the run here with a goal line defense. Steps out of bounds at about the 11.
That makes this third and goal.
Well, it's third and goal, and they're 10 yards out. And down he goes around the 1-yard line. Tailback picks up a good-looking 10 yards on the draw.
That brings us fourth and goal.
Flushed out, and he's going to get sacked. The offense couldn't convert, and that's going to cost them the possession.
Boy, the defense was waiting on that one. They've seen plays like that all season long. They came up with a great stop.
The offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt their last time out. They've got their goal line set on the field. This might be a good time for some play action. Tackled after decent pickup.
That makes it second and 6.
They line up at the 6. It's second down. And he throws it away. He's to the 20. He's got his receiver with nobody around him.
What a relief it is for a quarterback to know that he's got a receiver like this who can step up when he needs him on third down.
From their own 24-yard line. First down. And he's level at the 48-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48. Tackle at the 28. Fired quickly, and he's got his man. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play, Kirk.
Well, that was an excellent route, and he did a great job of holding on to the football.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 28. And he just gets rid of it.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
He's looking for 6. And it's going the other way.
Brad, I'm going to put that one on the quarterback. I think he's forcing the issue out there. I understand you're down a couple scores and you're trying to get back into the game, but you can't get it all back at once. You've got to be patient, take your time, and methodically work yourselves back as a team back into this game.
About 2 minutes before halftime. Tackle made at the 36-yard line.
First down.
He's scrambling. They'll bring him down at the 49.
That makes it first and 10.
Choose the mic.
Got it. And he goes down quickly.
He made a good read here to find his teammate. That's sound decision-making.
It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 45-yard line. And they've got the dime package in there to try and deal with this 5-receiver look. Gets it to his wide receiver, and he's got another one. And they make the stop at the 41.
That'll bring up third and 2.
They'll spread the field here. Let's see what the defense does with a 5-wide outlook. He's tackled at the 32. Caught, open field. Brought down at the 16. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
And this is the 8th play of the drive. He's taken down at the 15.
That brings up second and 9.
Makes it to the 5.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That makes it first and goal.
Now he tries to buy some time. Keeps it, and he's got a touchdown. He makes the PAT. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. It's still only the second quarter. We've got a lot of football left, but I got to say, this one is teetering on the brink of a blowout. He's hit and taken down. They pick up good yardage that time on the pass play.
Here they kind of put pressure on the quarterback and challenged him to find the hole in the defense. And in this case, he did. Nice job.
Wants to go long and does. And he's hit before he can go anywhere.
Well, I tell you, these guys have some skill players who can make things happen. They picked up an enormous amount of real estate on that play.
Now it's first and 10 with the defense trying to regroup after giving up the big pass. And he's tackled at about the 15-yard line.
Check. 200 check. 200 check. Let's go. Green 90. Green 90.
End zone picked off.
We're going to find out what kind of character this football team has. I mean, I thought they had a chance to get back into this game. Now this big interception, let's find out what kind of fight and character they have to try to get back in the game.
First and 10. Ball on the 20. They'll line up with 5 wide receivers. Caught out in the open. Good open field tackle. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Quick strike to the receiver. And he's taken down around the 45-yard line.
That brings him second and 9.
He's going to try and scramble. Runs with it, and he's got room. He lost the ball. Picked up by the defense. We've played a half. The Huskies lead 24-3.
Hi, everybody. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis, David Pollack here in the studio as always to lend a little perspective to what just went down in the first 30 minutes. When we come to the studio, I like to give you a peek behind the curtain. I don't want to just give you scores and highlights and analysis. I want to let you know what happens in here.
Pull it back, brother.
You know how good these offenses were in the first half.
How good were these offenses?
So good, you were loving it. You have this big persona, big, tough defensive guy. You were loving that offensive performance.
I don't know what you're talking about. I went to the snack room about 5 minutes into this game.
Not true.
It is fun. You do appreciate good offense. I mean, sometimes it's really bad defense, and then sometimes you see the designs of plays and the offensive coordinator dialing up perfect time to go long. Think about it. You get a few good positive runs. Everybody starts to commit. You take shots down the field. Sometimes the offenses do dial up great plays. Sometimes the defenses afford them that opportunity by dialing up bad plays. Right now, the OCs are on point.
David's ready to get back on that couch, get the remote, get all the games dialed up to watch what's going on around the country. Time to get you back for your second half. Brad and Kirk ready to roll.
All right, Reese and David, thanks, guys. Second half action just about ready to start here. Paul fields it at the 3. He's taken down at the 23-yard line. And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again. Quick shot, the defender tips it away.
He's got to be more careful with these rainbow passes. You don't want to give the defenders enough time to catch up with the ball and make the pick.
From their own 23-yard line, second down. The defense has got some of their best pass defenders on the field. They set up in the dime to counter that 5 wide receiver set. That's a great tackle at the 33-yard line.
That makes it first and 10.
They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. And down he goes around the 41-yard line.
That makes it second and 2.
And they're going to put 6 DBs on the field to counter that 5 receiver look. He scrambles. So the quarterback scrambles for about a yard. Tackle at the 47-yard line.
First down.
They'll spread the field with 5 wide. Strike to his receiver, no good.
Accuracy is such a vital part of being a quarterback. You've got to have an ability to lay the ball right into your guys' hands.
From the 47-yard line. Second down. Quick pass, man open, and he dropped it. Here's the 8th play of the series. Fires that quickly, incomplete.
Well, that's That's a great play here by the defense, getting pressure on the quarterback, and the result is a bad throw. These are the kind of plays that can really impact the football game because the defense can build some confidence after getting after a quarterback like that.
He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. Little too much leg into that punt. They'll bring it out to the 20. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Makes the catch, and look out. And he is drilled at the 26. They're about 4 yards away here on second down. 5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. And he carries the ball for a nice gain. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. Here they come. And he tackles him hard at the 24-yard line.
Boy, Brad, that was a big hit on the quarterback. We'll be interested to see how he responds from this hit and whether or not he comes after his offensive lineman and challenges them to start playing a little bit better.
Green awaits the snap. Brought down at the 48. Their last drive resulted in a punt, so let's see if they can put together something a little more promising here. He's out of bounds at the 47.
That brings him second and 5.
Tackle made at the 34.
Number 2, first down.
And they'll bring him down behind the line. Somebody jumped early down there.
False start, offense.
Little stumbles like these can kill your offensive progress.
Still second down.
Now it's second and long after the penalty. He's on the run. They'll bring him down right around the 36-yard line. And they picked up 4 yards on the scramble. Brought down after a nice run up the middle. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long field goal attempts. Kicks up, and he just drilled it from long range. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick. He's to the 20. They'll bring him down at the 26-yard line. Their last drive ended in a punt, so this quarterback's going to be looking for something better on this drive.
Down 2 possessions, this offense has to step up and capitalize on this possession.
Pressure coming. Quick throw out to the receiver. And he's immediately tackled.
Gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Fires a bullet out to the right. Caught with room to work. To the 20. Touchdown, Mustangs. And for Joseph, he's got 100 yards now.
You know, Brad, this guy continues to make plays. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I would put a corner on him down low underneath, and I'd put a safety over top of him. Put 2 defenders on him to try to slow him down, because right now, one-on-one coverage, he is destroying.
And it's apparent that the break between the regular season and this bowl game has had no effect whatsoever on this kid. They come out in an empty backfield. And they won't get the 2. A short 2-play, 74-yard drive. And they get 6 points on the board after failing the 2-point conversion.
Well, Brad, right now this offense is hot, and they also took advantage of some mistakes there by the defense.
So our score, 27-9. He's to the 20. They bring him down, and they bring him down hard on that one. Well, the guys are chomping at the bit down there, waiting for the game to start back up. Offense lines up in a 5-wide set, and the defense anticipating pass here. And he throws it away. From their own 27-yard line. It's 2nd down. And he's hit immediately.
Makes the reception. Number 17 with the tackle at the 36-yard line.
And they've got all their DBs in there to match up against the 5-wide set. Now he's scrambling. And he hits him hard at the 42.
That's a gain of 6 on that. That makes it 1st and 10.
Choose the right.
He gets rid of this one. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 42. He fights forward to about the 43.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
He passes it. Nice catch on that one. And they make the stop at the 15-yard line. Makes it out to about the 7.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Touchdown, Huskies.
This back has great vision, which allows him to make runs like this one we just saw.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Washington lines up for the kickoff. He just drills this one. He's to the 20. And he's tackled at the 23. I hope they show some fight here and try to stay competitive. If you're going to get blown out, you at least want to go down swinging. Looks middle, got his back. He's taken down right around the 32-yard line. It's second down now, and they're just a few feet away from that first down marker. Fires out to his receiver. Brought down at the 37. He passes it, makes the catch, and gets out of bounds. From the 41-yard line, first down. Throwing left. Hauls it in as he's pushed out of bounds. First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. It's caught, and he's brought down quickly. Not much of a contest here as we head into the final stanza. Washington's got a huge lead. Well, folks, we head into the fourth quarter, and this one is a blowout. Let's see if they can put that last interception behind them and do something different this time in the red zone. Quick out to his receiver. What a play to set him up with a first and goal. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. Quick strike to the receiver. Touchdown. He continues his long tradition here of touchdown passes.
What an awesome field general he's been in his time here. Orchestrating all these scores comes so naturally to this guy.
He makes the PAT. Green is lined up to kick this one off. Taken from the 3-yard line. Tackle made at the 30.
Well, this is turning into a shootout here. Now, remember, the last time we saw this offense out in the field, they answered the bell and scored a touchdown. Can they do that now a second time?
Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. A quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. And he's level at the 36.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That will make it second and 4.
And he's taken down at about the 41.
First down.
And he's stopped behind the line.
I think the corner is the toughest position to play in football. You have to be athletic enough to be able to run with wide receivers and willing to be able to come up and make plays like this to be able to stop the run. This is a big-time play by a corner, showing the versatility to be able to come up and be physical in the run game.
That makes it 3rd and 7.
Mike 2!
scrambling around. And he's going to be sacked.
Man, as an offensive lineman, this is the worst thing that you want to see, is your quarterback not only getting sacked, but getting hit like that. Those linemen better pick that quarterback up and start doing a better job of taking care of it.
This is a great punt blocking team, and it looks like they're going to try to get to this one. And he can't hang on to the ball. The offense was able to punch it in the end zone on that last drive. They'll come back out looking for more of the same. There's the strike complete. He's hit and taken down. First and 10. Ball on their own 26. In the shotgun and 5 wideouts. Pass is caught. The defense lays him out.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Fires out to his wideout. That's a great tackle at the 46-yard line.
That makes it 1st and
10. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Throw, he caught it, and down he goes at about the 27-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Quick, he catches another. He's tackled at the 11. From the 11-yard line, it's first down. SMU. They'll go for 2 in this situation.
Let's go.
Gets it out quickly. And he's in for 2. Scoops up the loose ball, and he's taken down at the 41-yard line. A fumble really hurt this team's last drive, so let's see if they can make up for that blunder on this drive.
I look for the offense to come out with the same game plan as before. You don't make changes after one play.
Incomplete pass.
As long as they're making completions and positive yards when they go to the air, then it can't be too bad of a play.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 41. Fires incomplete. Well, he tried to thread the needle with that pass.
Well, here the quarterback makes a poor decision throwing into coverage. Needs to look at his progression and find the second and third receiver.
He gets hit out of bounds at the 36-yard line. They'll line it up for a very long field goal attempt. It's up, and he splits the uprights. They line up to kick this one away. He really got a hold of that kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. SMU's dreams are a reality in this football game. They've scored 21 points in a row. They're set to go for another round. And he's tackled at the 33. So it's second down and about 2 yards to go. Moves up in the pocket and down he goes.
I think that one's on the offensive line. They've got to do a better job of holding their blocks, or else this quarterback's going to be pulling turf out of his face mask all game.
From their own 25-yard line, it's third down. Just under 3 to go in regulation.
Check, check. Eagle.
Pass is incomplete. Number 1, the intended receiver. That'll make it 4th and 10.
Hall is back to receive. Tackle at the 44. They were lucky to prevent a big return there.
Yep, that could have been big if he could have gotten a few more blocks and was able to find the seam.
We're about set to start things up again. He might have a chance. Tackle made right around the 48-yard line. Coleman gains around 8 yards on the run. SMU's going to take their first time out of the half. Second down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down. Tackled after a decent pickup.
The defense can't be surprised that they're running the football, but for whatever reason, they're not stepping up when they need to be able to come up with a stop.
They'll bring him down around the 36-yard line. A gain of 8 on the carry. SMU will take their final timeout. It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Nice run, and he's brought down.
First down.
He is drilled at the 27-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 27. Under a minute left. Tackled outside after a nice pickup.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
20-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards. That'll bring up 4th and 1.
That's the end of the ball game, and our final score in this one, Washington 37, SMU 24. As we finish up the broadcast, what do you have to say about how this game turned out, Kirk?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. SMU probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.
And for Miles, his efforts today have earned him Player of the Game. For the Huskies, they're able to get above 500 with today's win. And for SMU, they dropped below 500 on the season with today's loss.